Hey everybody, welcome back to another review. Today I am looking at this Flash Spin Mop. Now I've been using this for a few weeks and I like it, but I've also got a few things that I dislike. Now those of you who've watched my videos know that I love the Flash Mop, which comes with these refillable wipes, which are really helpful. But this also has its problems. Now, it is really good for doing the odd cleaning. So if you want to clean this using this every week or every few days just to wipe up the floor for a basic clean, this is very good. But when it comes to a deep clean, this does struggle, because one of the problems with this mop is that this particular thing here, the actual handle, is quite fragile, and if you apply weight to it, it actually starts to bend. So you can't really scrub really hard with this. The other thing as well is that the pads that you put these on, the replaceable pads, they're not particularly good for scrubbing. So they're good for just wiping. They kind of wipe the surface, but they're not very good for getting deep down and cleaning into it, like a deep clean really. So this is good for kind of like a weekly clean, or if you need to wipe something up, very good. I still use those, but I wanted something to give me a bit more of a deeper clean, and that's where the proper kind of standard mop is very good. So this mop is different to other designs I've used in the past, where the mop head is a slightly kind of different design. It's kind of got this like triangular design, and you can see that I've got some really hot water in here at the moment, but the design itself has got this great head which you can stick in the wash. And with this particular model I get two washable heads, so while one's in the wash I can use the other one. But yeah, it cleans really easily. You stick them in the washing machine, that's not a problem. And the handle is very sturdy, so it's a nice thick handle, and you can apply a lot of pressure, so if you want to scrub, that works really well. My main problem with this is that when you try to use the spinning mechanism, which is basically at the bottom here, you can see there's a foot handle and this thing and spins. And that works well, there's no problem with that. But the problem is it's not quite deep enough. So if you put this inside, and you'll see, when I put this in, it's quite large. And what happens is, you can see the outside, the actual mop head, isn't fully submerged within that basket. Now the problem that causes is that when you start to spin it, which I'm going to do here just to show you, well, water actually spins off the top. And last time I used this, it actually sprayed the side of my wall. Now, if you've got a strong detergent in there, or something with colour in it, or bleach, and you've got coloured walls, that could end up with having stains or marks on your walls from the bleach actually hitting the wall. So they could have made this a little bit deeper, but other than that, it actually works very well. The mechanism works really well. I like the fact that the bucket is quite thin, so compared to normal buckets, it doesn't take up a lot of room, which is a good thing. You don't really need a lot of room, especially for a floor of my size. It's not a huge amount of space I need, so that amount of water works really well. So the mechanism works really well, and the scrubbing side of things, it does actually drain the water off really easily, and it does actually clean the floor very well when you apply pressure. So I found it works really good. So if you want something for a deep clean, I do recommend this system. Just bear that in mind, that if you start spinning it and the head of the mop isn't fully in, you will spray any surrounding areas if the mop isn't fully in. And it is quite tricky to put in. I said, like, if you try and place it in, there's always some part that is not submerged, and you can hopefully see that on the video, that it's fairly clear. But if they made that a little bit deeper, it would work really well, but it's just the fact that it's just not quite deep enough. So keep that in mind, but other than that, it works incredibly well. I got this on a really good offer on Amazon. It was reconditioned, so I actually managed to get it with the packaging wasn't included, but they're really decent price on Amazon. I'll leave a link below if you want to check it out, and if you want to check out the Amazon Flash Mop that I did a review on, I'll leave a link to that as well. This is a great mop for just those everyday cleaning, and it works very well for surface cleaning, but you want a proper mop if you want to do deep down cleaning. I hope you found this review useful. Let me know in the comments if you've used this mop, how good you find it, or also how you find the Flash Mop if you use that. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next video.